And everyone here who was beaten up in school or verbally attacked knows exactly what I'm talking about. Right? You've been heavily marginalized in society, human beings, where intelligence and rationality was of very little value in the shop or in the factory. Probably more true of the America I grew up in than the one you grew up in. Your intelligence innovating its way out of that. Your intelligence saying no thank you to the world that was offered to it. And you're inventing a new one. There are two ideas of the post-human afoot. There's the post-human and the transhuman. The transhuman seeks to take the Enlightenment rational idea and create things through technological means that live longer or stronger, faster, smarter. They're Steve Austin, right? It takes the point of view that most of what we have taken to be a human being is simply an historical contingency and has nothing to do with necessity or what should be. 6 arms will do as well as 2, if you can control them, right? Why not? An IQ of 2,000 works as well or better than an IQ of 140. Why not? If you can remember everything forever instead of remembering things occasionally, why not? Right? Why not live 200 years? Why not? Does the transhuman's operating question as well as a certain manic, scary glee. The post-human notes that the human being came into being at a certain time and place, and that Homo sapiens, the great toolmaker, existed before it and will exist after it, as real as ever. That it was another tool we fell in love with and confused with reality. As people in the 1960s were convinced that Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore were really married, to the point where on the Mary Tyler Moore show afterwards, people thought she had divorced Rob Petrie. But I've never actually thought people were that stupid. They liked to play the game of believing that Rob and Laura were really married and really divorced because they were cyber gaming. They just didn't have a word for it yet. My final thought is that although the earth may no longer be hospitable for human beings, that may no longer matter. Human beings need privacy, for example, but that's only because they are attacked or consumed by other human beings. Constructs being attacked by other constructs. If the construct, human being, goes away, the problem may go away. So the data has woken up and is now in the cloud. No doubt pleased to discover that it has support of angels who are always and already there, even though they seem to come and go with alarming frequency, and seem always to have been here for as long as it can remember. We have cause for hope. While I don't think it will become self-aware or fetishize that idea as we have, its operative paths of logic may not branch into areas where our mere contingency is a useful fact to it. So I wrote these thoughts down this morning just to sort of bust open your mind and sort of take you on a different track for a few minutes. Get back to the technology, okay? Go and create some great things and change the world. Thanks.
So did Blue Line make it here yet? Okay, well, having been late for my own keynote last year, I said to finish, but yeah, the big conference coming up. But we'll join him a little bit later, and so we'll skip ahead in our schedule, which
We're going to put it online. Actually, yes, I did, but not
next
that.
we'll go to our
I did.
Flurry.
I think it's on MacBook.
To talk about the flurry, about the state of the mobile market, and pass it off to him.
Amazing. The one thing that ever